Guys, welcome back to Baker Barbecue. We are in Reading, Pennsylvania again on the Schuylkill River. We're going to try again to catch some fish, see what happens. We're at a place called, I think it's called Jim Dietrich Park. Drove through, it's actually a pretty cool place. They've got soccer fields, basketball courts, little dog park. And then you drive down all through that and down this dirt road and you get to the river. So there's actually a little driveway down there. I think it's big enough I can get my truck down there, but it looks a little sketchy and I'm the only one around and I don't want to get stuck down there. That would suck. So I'm gonna gather up my stuff, take a little walk down to the river and see if we can't catch some fish. Going after catfish today. I got some catfish dough balls, stinky baits, and we're gonna try that out, see how it goes. So stick with me for a few minutes, guys. We'll be back. Hey guys, welcome back. I've been sitting down here on the river for a little over an hour now, just drowning worms, losing stink bait, not catching any fish, which is per usual for me, I guess. I don't know if you guys can see behind me back there. I got my 3 fish poles set up. So I can't really see them right now. So if they start bending, there's a fish on, you guys need to let me know. Because I'm talking to you right now and I can't see my fish poles. So, but I've really been thinking about this bank, this driveway that sort of comes down here. And I'll show you guys. I'll show you what we're working with there. Really starting to wonder if I could actually get my truck down here. The ground is nice and hard. I don't think that's going to be an issue, but it's pretty steep. I've had that truck in some pretty hairy situations and always come out fairly unscathed. But I don't know. It doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna show you what we're working there, what that looks like, and I need you guys to let me know what you think. So hold on, let me show you that. Alright guys, so there it is. There's the little roadway that kind of comes down into this area that I'm fishing. Looks pretty steep, and you can see there's sort of the area. Got enough room to back up and turn around, I know that. I can't really go down that way or down that way very far. But I really, really want to get it down here and try out my fish pole holders, those PVC things that I strapped to my truck. I don't know if I'm going to do it this time. I need you guys to talk me into this, because I really want to do this. And I know the second camera girl sees this, she is going to do everything in her power to talk me out of it. So, what do you guys think? Think my little baby Nissan truck? You guys see it up there? It's up there. I think my little baby Nissan truck with that 4-wheel drive and my good all-terrain tires can make it down here so we can back up to this beautiful river, and whether we catch fish or not, I can see if my fish pole holders work, see how that works out. I'm curious. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I do it? Let me know if I should do it. Hey guys, it's about time to pack it in because I keep getting hung up on stuff. That's really frustrating. Well, all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It wasn't a bad day, I guess. Didn't catch any fish, but still found this cool park. Right on Schuylkill River. It's a nice area. I think maybe in the spring I'll be back. Maybe fishing will pick up a little bit. But yeah, not too bad. It's always fun to get outdoors and spend a little time in a new place, which you just find. So that's cool. Look what else I found. This is cool. I went in the river for that. Cool fishing rod holder, walking stick. It's nice. I like it. I'm a sucker for a good stick. So yeah, we're gonna head home. I have no idea what we're cooking today, guys, but whatever it's going to be, I have a feeling it'll probably be pretty yummy and tasty. So stay tuned. You're going to want to see that. I'm pretty sure. I hope you do. Yeah. Time to pack up, head home, take a shower, start cooking something. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys and gals, boys and girls, and all my other beautiful fans of Baker Barbecue. We're back. We made it home, got ourselves cleaned up from our little fishing adventure, and I told you guys when I was down at the river, I had no clue what we were cooking tonight. Me and Camera Girl hadn't even discussed dinner for tonight at that point. But I came home, and on the drive home, I was thinking about some stuff, and I said, you know, I might want to make some fajitas. Fajitas sound good. So that's what we're doing. So I've got some nice looking skirt steaks marinating in the fridge, and a little marinade that I found online that I sort of changed it up a little bit, doctored up, made it my own a little bit, but got the base idea from just I don't know, someplace online. I googled steak marinades for fajitas and looked at a few of them. That's usually what I do.
And then tinker.
And then tinker with it. Exactly. So right now we're busy chopping up green peppers. This one I got from the grocery store. These two beautiful guys came right out of my garden. And I think those are the last two I'm going to get this season, because I actually picked 2 or 3 more off with those, and they were not so good.
Well,
so,
the bugs enjoyed them. They got there first, so
hey,
fair game.
Bugs got to eat too, right? But we're going to enjoy these peppers. We're going to chop those guys up with the store-bought pepper that I've got there. Got a nice sweet onion, nice big old yummy sweet onion we're going to chop up too. Got a couple cloves of garlic we're going to put in there. And the kicker, I'm really kicking this up a notch, guys. I'm going to throw a shallot in there. Not the whole thing, because Camera Girl asked me very nicely. She said, don't cook it all. Save me a little bit for something I want to cook and make deliciousness from shallots. You got to keep chorizo around the house. So I'm going to save her some of that, but I'm definitely going to kick this up a little notch with the added shallot. And hopefully everything's going to be good. The idea is we're gonna light the Weber with some lump coal, throw the cast iron on right over the charcoal, and saute the veggies on that. And then our skirt steaks, we're gonna basically the same thing, just no cast iron. We're going to let our lump coal get nice and hot.
Really hot. And
then just throw them on there for, I mean, literally like a minute per side. And then pull them off, let them rest for just a couple minutes, and then slice them up nice and thin, fajita style. And we've got our shells and our other fixings. We'll show you all that. You know I'm going to show you. You know I'm going to. Should be good. Should be good. We're keeping it pretty simple. We just got some corn chips and salsa to go with our fajitas. But I think overall, it's going to be a good cook. Good cook, good feed. Should be fun. So I'm going to finish chopping these veggies, guys. You don't need to watch me do that. That's honestly kind of boring. But still needs to be done. So I'm going to get these chopped up. And I'll be back with you when we're getting the grill lit. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Alright guys, here we are. We got some charcoal in our Weber kettle, and it's lighting up and burning good. Now, one thing I will tell you about this, and I just figured this out, so I don't know if I'm the first person to figure this out or not, but it's the first time I figured it out. That lump charcoal, because it's so inconsistent with the size of the pieces, a lot of the smaller pieces wanted to fall through the charcoal grate there. So what I did is I put just a single layer of briquettes down on that, and then piled the lump coal on top of that and lit that. So hopefully, you know, everything burns consistently. Hopefully we still get nice burns, but I want that heat from the lump that you get. And I don't know, maybe combining them will let, you know, best of both worlds kind of thing. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm definitely not getting as much of the lump charcoal falling through the grate there as I was when I originally tried to pour it in and just doing the lumps. So there's a little tip for you, I guess, if, you know, you're first starting out here or just trying to figure this stuff out. Like I said, I don't know if I'm the first one to figure it out, but it's the first time I figured it out, so thought maybe I'd share it with you, see what's going on. So we're heating up really good. I don't know if you guys can see the redness of the charcoal. It's glowing. It's looking pretty good. So we're going to let that sit for just a couple minutes, and then we're going to rake it out evenly and put our cast iron on and start sauteing some peppers and some onions and our shallots and garlic. Oh, it's going to be so good. And then we want to make sure we reserve enough heat to make sure it's still nice and just scorching hot to do our steaks. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, guys. Hope you didn't mind this very long view of charcoal burning. But as most barbecuers would agree, it's mesmerizing. Enjoy it. I'll be back very soon. So our charcoal, nice and hot. Our big 15.5-inch cast iron skillet. We're going to put some oil down on that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. We are going to start with onions and shallots. Or garlic and shallots. I'm sorry, garlic and shallots. Right in there, beautiful. Now we want to let that sort of render down a little bit, caramelize just a little bit. It's not going to take long with this skillet, as hot as it is. But we want that to start before we put our onions and peppers in. Look at that. If you can see that, look how brown that's getting already. That was super fast.
Dinner's ready.
Oh,
that's it. You don't need anything else.
Now, that's brown enough. That's good. Onions and peppers. Oh, my goodness. You hear that sizzle? That is the sizzle of deliciousness. That's what that is.
If this were a scratch and sniff.
If this were scratch and sniff, I'd have at least half of you guys tearing through my phone right now.
Pounding down the door.
Thank goodness it's not, because phones are expensive these days. Look at
Fajitas aren't.
This is looking really good. We're gonna stir this up good. We want to make sure that all those garlic and shallots are incorporated nicely into the onions and peppers, because we want a nice even flavor on everything. And oh my God, that's hot! I need my Danny Glovers. That's what I named my gloves. I named my gloves Danny Glovers. That is ridiculously hot. But we don't let that stop us, because you gotta make it delicious. A little bit of heat can't stop us when you've got Danny Glovers. So this is going to take a few minutes, guys. We're going to let this cook down, render out, and get soft and nice and just beautiful and perfect. And then we'll pull these guys off and we'll start cooking our steaks. So stay tuned. We will make sure you see us cooking the steaks, because you are not going to miss that. It's going to be, this will be good. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Guys, look at those veggies. They look good. Now, I pulled them off the grill and brought them inside, and there's no heat on our stove. All that sizzle and still cooking is just from the heat that cast iron is retaining. So you definitely want to pull them off the grill, you know, a little bit, you know, a couple minutes before they're actually going to be done. But just look at that texture and just, as far as vegetables go, that's about as good as it gets when it comes to vegetables. So we are about to throw some steaks on. That's the fun stuff. Stay tuned, guys. This is going to be good. Here we are, guys. The vegetables are off. Now it's time for the meat show. Look at that. Look at that.
All about that meat.
They've been marinating now in the marinade we made. Close to 3, maybe a little bit more than 3 hours. Nice skirt steaks. We are gonna pop them on there super hot, and again, literally, we're gonna cook them for maybe 1 minute per side on this scorching hot fire. You gotta get them on get them cooking, and get them all.
Oh my God, again with the smell.
Because that
Insane.
is how you make it good. There we go.
Ooh,
That is good stuff right there.
that's crazy.
We're gonna let those cook for the minute per side, and then we'll pull them off, let them rest. I will be right back with you guys in just a couple minutes, and we'll show you what they look like once we start slicing them up into our thin strips for our fajitas. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Oh man, look at that. That is crazy good. I said earlier that I wish it wasn't scratch and sniff. Right now, I really wish it was. I wish you guys could smell how awesome this smells. I just took them off the grill, put them on our walnut cutting board. We're going to let them rest for about 10 minutes, and we're going to start slicing them up. And I will make sure I bring you guys along on that adventure, because I am pretty excited about this. This is, man, I don't even know. This is good. Stay tuned, guys. Guys, here we are. This is the good stuff right here. We're going to slice into this steak, see what it looks like. First thing we're going to do, we're just going to slice right down the middle. Because first and foremost, we just want to see what it looks like. And that looks amazing. See how tender that is? I mean, I'm barely touching it, and it's just like surrendering to me. It's awesome.
Didn't you wish your life was that way?
Before I had my life, if the rest of my life treated me the way this steak is treating me, I would overload on happiness. Look at that. Look at the fold, the tenderness, the doneness, the juiciness. I mean, I have to taste this. You know that, right? Oh my God. Wow. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This is the first time I've ever cooked a skirt steak. And I did this specifically for fajitas because everything I've heard is that's one of the best, cuts specifically for fajitas. I'm not even 100% sure I want to use them on fajitas now. I just want to eat it up. But that's not what this video is. This is a fajita video. So I'm going to slice it up. But yeah, that's really good, guys. So, here I go. I'm going to slice this up. It's going to take me a few minutes because we got several pieces here. So,
some avocados.
These are good too. Avocados. I'm going to get all this sliced up. We're going to get all our fixings ready, all our sides and condiments and good stuff that goes with the fajitas. And we're actually going to take one of our cast iron skillets that we got at a thrift store for $3.
$3.
And we're going to warm up our tortillas. We're just using flour tortillas because that's what we like in this house. You guys can use whatever you like. Corn, flour, regular taco shells, whatever you want. We're using flour tortillas. And we're warming those up on the cast iron skillet. I'll show you that in just a second. But yeah, give me a minute. Let me get everything ready and we'll show you where we're at. We'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are. We're just about done. We have to make some fajitas though, because that was the whole point of tonight, right? Making delicious fajitas.
Look at that meat.
Oh, so good. So obviously we're going to start with some meat.
A warm tortilla.
Oh, that's important too, guys. And I didn't show you guys this, but camera girl, this is why I rely on her so much. You got to take your tortilla, whether it's a flour tortilla that you've warmed up on a hot skillet, or a corn tortilla that you've warmed up the same way, or regular taco shell that you put in the oven to crisp up. You really need to warm it up. You really need to heat it up because the texture and the flavor of just the shell itself is so different when you actually take the time
You have to
heat it up and warm it up. It's so much better.
They're made to be heated.
So we got our meat and our onions, just a little bit of cheese. You don't need too much, but you want enough that you can taste it, because that's very important too. Now,
Meat and veggies.
oh, the veggies. Here's the good stuff right there. Now that is fresh chopped cilantro.
Not too much, because that's hot.
You gotta be really careful with this, yeah, because it's there's too much of it. That's actually, believe it or not, cilantro can be pretty spicy.
Even to the nose.
Not like a pepper spicy, but definitely hits you in your gullet or your...
Right in the sinuses where you need it.
Right.
Enjoy it. Eat it.
It can,
eat lots.
It can hurt you. Be careful with that. Take some avocado. Now here's where we Californianize our fajitas. A little bit of sour cream. And a little bit of salsa. Whatever sour cream and salsa you guys like, that's what you should do. Those are the ones we did. Now look, I made a big one.
You make it however you want. The way he makes it, the way I make it, two completely different things.
Whew. Look at that. Look at that.
That still looks good.
Oh,
look at that.
That is beautiful. Oh, gosh.
That meat is so tender. Let's look at that meat again. Why he chews. Look at that. Look at that. It's so tender and juicy. The boy came down here adoring it.
This is how...
He's the biggest critic of all.
This is how we know this is good. I'd say probably 95% of the time, the boy stays back and lets me finish my video. He came down and took one little taste of that steak.
In the cutting process.
In the cutting process, yeah, when we were cutting it up. And he didn't even say a word. He just got in my way and made his fajitas and cut his up the thickness he wanted them, made his plate, and went away again. So, I mean, that's a big thumbs up in this household. It really is. And I just took that bite. And I'm going to tell you right now, the cilantro, that fresh chopped cilantro, very important. Very important. That is so good. That flavor that I just got, the first thing that hits you is the meat. And then you get that fresh cilantro, because it really is kind of a powerful flavor when you're using it fresh like that. But
it's not quite so horseradish, but it's still got a little bit of heat to it.
It really is so good.
But it's not an angry heat like a pepper.
One more bite, guys. Getting into the middle part of it, things are starting to mix together better. And you really get the full force of everything working together so perfectly. This is something I'm definitely going to do again. When I cooked the meat, I said earlier 1 minute per side. I did end up cooking it a little bit longer than that. It's a learning experience. And next time we do it, we might do it a little different. I'm not 100% sure.
We had some ideas, but then when the flavor, how it tastes and the texture, maybe it doesn't need to be changed.
It might not. We'll see. Because this is really good, but I can tell you right now, we're definitely going to make another fajita video. And we're going to try something different next time. But for right now, this is amazing. And I'm going to finish eating this. So, enjoy your meal. I know I'm gonna. Baker Barbecue. See you guys next time.